Welcome to a new 2-minute lesson. Today's second part lesson is on coatings inspection planning considerations, contractor's role and responsibilities. The painting contractor is usually responsible for buying the specified coating or lining and the surface preparation materials, preparing the surface for coating, and mixing and applying the materials in accordance with the requirements of the specification. The contractor is also responsible for self-inspection or quality control, testing, and documentation as required by the specification to ensure that the coating or lining work to date meets the specification requirements and that all specified procedures have been followed. The contractor staff usually provides these services, but sometimes an independent certified coating inspector is hired. For each nonconformity dictated by the inspector, the contractor must invoke corrective actions, which include determining the root cause and a plan to prevent reoccurrence of the nonconformity, and preparing and implementing a corrective action request for tracking and documenting each step in the corrective action for the nonconformity. Coating inspector's role and responsibility. Quality assurance. The general responsibilities of a certified coating inspector must verify that the results of the coating or lining work performed by the contractor that the inspector observes meets all the project specification requirements. Making measurements and observations. The inspector measures and observes to ensure conformance of the work to date to the project requirements. The project requirements dictate the test and procedures to be followed, in addition to stating acceptable criteria such as required surface profile range or dry film thickness range. Documentation of findings. Inspection data are often recorded. This documentation must include all inspection findings, especially nonconformities, in a clear, concise, and timely manner, so that the findings are easily understood and not confusing, lost, or forgotten. If a problem arises, this information can be a key component in resolution, especially in avoiding litigation. Copies of the documentation are periodically forwarded to responsible contractor and owner quality assurance personnel. The owner personnel review these documents to gain assurance that both the original work and any corrective actions are in conformance with the specification requirements. This has been another 2-minute lesson. Please check back next weekend when I'll cover inspection planning for specific coating projects.